All right, so here I have my beans, rice, and then 2 sopes from Taqueria Hermosa here in Mercado La Paloma. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the beans and rice, you know, the foundation of everything. These are classic beans and rice. Let me try the queso here with the beans. Nothing crazy, I will say. This is the classic one that you get like, I really got most restaurants. It's definitely kind of a nostalgic taste. There's something about like restaurant beans that just taste different from homemade beans. Maybe it's lard or something, but definitely really good. I think here's some escabeche they served with this. I'm gonna start with the carrot. Not the biggest escabeche fan, I will be honest, but it's nice and spicy. Okay, now for the sope itself. Okay, it has pickled red onions, tomato, aguacate, cheese, lettuce, and carne asada. So really great masa flavor on the sopes, like really crunchy. Sometimes sopes get soggy, but these are crunchy like throughout. Really great masa flavor. I really like the sope. I'm gonna go ahead and give this like an 8.5 out of 10. All the toppings work together. Sope is good, not dry, not soggy, so it's like the perfect balance. All right, I'm here at Kingbop to try the sushi tacos.
All right, y'all, I'm in LA trying the viral sushi tacos.
I got the viral sushi tacos.
Viral sushi tacos.
Viral sushi tacos.
I got 3 flavors here. I got unagi, which is eel, calamari, squid, and then beef belly. So I'm gonna start with the unagi, and we'll see how it is. Okay, that's really, really good. I love the sauce that comes with eel. Eel has a great texture as well. The crispy shell, I think, it just is as crispy as I would have thought it would be. There's also some crab in here, so let me get a smaller bite. That part is a little spicy. I really enjoy that. This one's really good, so that was the unagi one. Next up, calamari. Okay, this one's good as well, like a tangy bail. The calamari has a nice crunch. I think I prefer the unagi one. It's just a little more flavorful in general. This one's still pretty good, right? And then beef belly with some jalapenos on top, as well as some mayo. So let's give this one a try. That's actually really good beef belly. This one's the most balanced in flavor. This one's the most mild, I would say. But I think this one's my second favorite. I think my favorite's the unagi one, then this one, and then the calamari one. Overall, I think these are really, really good. Definitely worth the hype. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. All right, I'm dressed as Curtis Lewa. You can ignore that. That's unrelated. I'd like to begin by just telling you all how I was shot in the back of a yellow cab.
You know, I was shot in the back of a yellow cab in 1992 by the Gottis and Gambinos.
John Gambini Sr. If he wanted me gone, he wanted me gone. He sent his goons after me, okay? But I'm here in Hollywood. We are going back here to Hot Chicken. I won't say the name of this hot chicken restaurant because I will get demonetized. But I am dressed as Curtis Lewa, so we will see how this goes. Yeah, what's up, New York? All right, we have acquired our food. This is what the inside looks like. We are not going to eat here because it is nighttime. We're going to take our food somewhere else. All right, we are here on Sunset Boulevard. And I'm going to start with the chicken tender here, which I got hot out of the, there's like 4 levels. There's like 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 is hot. 4 is like impossible. You have to pay like a fee. Dry spice, nice heat. It's like not actually like too spicy. Like I'd put this like at jalapeno spice versus like, I think really hot. You get to like, when I expect like hot, I expect habanero. And then anything above that I expect to be impossible. This is jalapeno level. I'm gonna try it with the sauce. Sauce is good. Sauce adds a lot of flavor. Lots of like creaminess to it that I think this really needs. It is crunchy, but the chicken's not dry, but like the juiciness from the sauce does add a lot. I will say because it's so creamy, it does take away from the spice levels a little bit. So there is that. But next up, let's go for the sandwich. More like a slider, but that's fine because this was like a really good deal, like buy one, get one free. So I got one of these boxes when my friends got one of the boxes. Really good deal. So I think that is worth pointing out. Okay, nice bread. It's toasted, toasted very well. Pickle goes really nicely. The slaw is something I actually really like. I think in a lot of these like hot sandwiches, the slaw like takes over the flavor way too much. This slaw is just lightly dressed, so I think that helps a lot. But lastly, we have the fry. This is the best thing so far. Nice crunch, nice seasoning. I'm gonna try with some ranch. Oh, that ranch is really runny. Not a fan of the texture. The ranch is not it, but the fries are really good. Overall, comparing this to like Howlin' Ray's, I think Howlin' Ray's still takes the cake. But this is just like a really good deal here in Hollywood. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it like 7.5 to an 8. All right, I'm here at YGF. Gonna get some pop-up. I've never done this before, but basically you select your meat and your like noodles and stuff like that. So I'll show you guys what I got. Alright, so I've taken a bite of the noodles and the broth. Very, very good level of spice. I got extra spicy. This is exactly where I want my spice level to be. Noodles are very good, very chewy, very toothsome. So good, like chew on the noodles. I have here, this is just the regular beef, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. Good chew, flavorful. It soaks up the broth very well. Great texture on it. Very good. Like, I think just because I don't have my stand, I'm not gonna record me eating like all. This is just very good. I'll tell you guys what I think at the end. All right, so this is the squid, which is very flavorful. I just think this was a bad choice on my part because it's like very chewy and it's a very, very big piece. It's not like really conducive to like the noodle dish, although I will say it does taste good. It works really well with like the little like chimichurri thing I made with like the parsley and stuff. Goes very well with this. I think in the future, it's not a great ingredient for a soup. Right, I'm here at the USC Village, and surprisingly, I haven't been to Softies yet. And it turns out it's like one of the best smash burgers in LA. Like it's on pretty much every list, which is surprising. You can see the sign right here behind me. I pass by here like several times a week, and I never thought to stop and try. And I do have to say, this burger looks delicious. Like, looks really, really good. I got a California double burger, and the fries, I don't know if you can tell, like those look very well seasoned. So I'm looking forward to this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with the fry. It is very well seasoned. I think it's just like seasoned salt. Nothing crazy, nice crunch though. I think these are very well cooked. Very good fries. But now we have the star of the show, the burger. Okay, this has onions, California sauce, pickles, and the patty itself, so here we go. That is the softest bun I think I've ever had. I don't think it's toasted, but it is like a cloud. The bun is incredibly soft. The patty is very, very crispy. There's like gooey gooey cheese in there, like the texture. Let's see if you can. Yeah, that is cheese. That is not mayonnaise, that is cheese. It is gooey gooey. And what else? I think it could use a little bit of salt, if I'm being honest. I think it's a little under-seasoned in that way. But I think it's got a very good flavor. I'm gonna go in for another bite. The texture and richness from the cheese really adds a lot. I don't think I got a pickle in any of the bites. I think a pickle is like very important for a burger like this that's so rich. I think you really need that acidity to cut through. But the fries are delicious. I think this burger really could use some ketchup. I think a lot of people have this whole thing like ketchup on burgers or not. When you have a burger this rich, you need some sort of like acidity, some sort of sweetness. And if I'm not getting it from the pickle, I kind of need to get it from the sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and look around for a pickle. Oh, I see. I'm one bite away from the pickles. Yeah, the pickle really completes the picture. I still think it's a little rich as a burger. So I think overall I would give this like a 7.5. I do like smash burgers. They're not like, for me, like the end all be all of burgers. Like for a lot of people I know they are. I still think an In-N-Out burger is better than this, for example. But I mean, it's still a really good burger. Like the bun is like delicious. Like I said, the fries do blow in and out of the water. But this is a burger that definitely needs ketchup. And the pickles, I think, are vital. It's just a little rich for me. So ultimately, I think that's what it comes down to. 7.5. Great bun, great deal for a burger. It's not like crazy expensive. So that is. Here I have from Dulce the breakfast burrito. And I also got a fruit Danish, which is very nicely packaged. That looks lovely. I will say I asked for extra salsa because I know they only give you one of these. And to tell you the truth, it's quite tiny for a burrito of this size. You really need more than one. I did ask for extra, and they did not give it to me. So first, we're going to start with this Danish. It feels kind of hard like a scone, more than like a croissant type Danish, but let's give this a try. It certainly is more scone-like. I think in that case what makes it a Danish is the fact that it has cheese and fruit. It's very tasty though, the fruit. Very fresh. It doesn't taste like overly sweet. Not that I think it's like fresh, you know, picked, but it tastes really good. Not too synthetic or anything. So now let's check out the burrito. Always the big thing is the burrito cross section. So, there some of it goes, but that is the cross section there. And it appears we have sausage, egg, bacon, and potato. So, salsa, well, first without. Very crispy bacon. I like the onions in there. I will say I'm getting a lot of potato. I'm getting more potato than anything else. Oh, you know what? It seems that they put extra salsa inside of the burrito when they made it. Because I do taste a little bit of spice in there already. I think that's what they did. So technically I did get extra salsa. With the salsa, it's definitely a lot better. I will say this is a very like tomato and cumin based salsa, which I actually really like for the breakfast burrito. I think it pairs very nicely. Just a tiny bit of spice, but overall I think this is pretty good. Is it worth the wait in line? No, but is it worth the price? I don't think it's overpriced. But the waiting line is substantial. I think I was waiting in line for like 20 minutes. You guys saw the line. It's like that all the time. But yeah, I think this was pretty good. As far as breakfast burrito goes, I'd give it like an 8.